Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing today? Loving Life Really here. And I went to the St. Vincent's thrift store. It's one of my favorite stores right now. To just get some inventory. I will be going to the bins first thing tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that video. But I wanted to go get some extra pieces, and I'm really glad that I went. I got not one but two items of something I never ever thought I'd find at the thrift store. I was super surprised. In fact, I was so surprised because it's one of those items that you really don't expect to find in a small town thrift store. Well, you know what I mean, South Dakota. It's not a small town, but you get my point. Anyway, out in the middle of the sticks is what I'm referring to. You just don't expect to find these nice quality brands, but I found not one but two of them, and those will be shown in this video here momentarily. I did just go to this store yesterday. I spent a couple of hours there just going through all of the racks that I was thinking that I wanted to go through. I did not go through kids, because when I do kids pieces, those will be at the bins if I pick kids pieces up. But I went through the men's. I don't typically do a lot of the men's pants there because they have actually increased the men's pants prices to like between $5.75 and $8 and up, and I'm not willing to pay that much for pants there when I can get them cheaper or at the bins. So, but I did pick up some shirts, some sweaters, women's pieces. So let's dive in and take a look and see what we got. Now, I did actually pick up a couple things for myself and my husband. And this is one of the items that I'm trying to decide if I'm going to actually list or keep. I've seen this in the store before, but I didn't pick it up because I didn't know if it would do well. And it doesn't have a label. It's been cut out, but it's such a super cute shirt, and I love wearing shirts like this. The denim chambray shirt, and this has such a beautiful embroidery all over it. So I thought even if I decide not to list it, this would definitely fit me, and I could wear just a really cute, tank with it or something. So whether I list it or whether I wear it, I paid $5.75. I think on average, because I did get some things on sale, I think on average my cost of goods was like $4 or $5. I haven't actually figured the total number, but some things I got for like $2.50, some things I got for $4 or $5. So, anyway, $5 or less. Okay, let's dive in to some more items. Okay, this one was a new brand to me. I'm going to show it to you. And one of the reasons why I picked this up is definitely a plus size, although I had a hard time seeing the size on it. It's 100% pure lamb's wool, and they insinuate that it's a dress, even though it was in the top section. But this is a very long top, so somebody could actually wear this as a dress if they wanted to, with like leggings, which would be super cute. It's got this great sleeves here. It's 100% lamb's wool, and it's this gorgeous colorway of blue. You could even wear like something under it here, since it's kind of a deeper V. So there's lots of different ways you can style this. And again, it's a larger size, 100% lamb's wool. I thought I would test this out. Now, all these winter pieces that I did get yesterday, they're going up first thing next week. Because I've already got my rack loaded up and ready to go for some things next week. But this is going to be added to that rack, because since we're in winter, we're already almost a month into winter. All my winter items are getting listed right away. And more of my focus has definitely been on spring and summer at this point. Next item is Tahari, and this is 100% linen, size 1X. And it has this really, really cute leaf print on it. Very lightweight, so fun. It's got these great casual sleeves. So I grabbed 100%. Anytime I find 100% linen, I don't always worry about the brand, because 100% linen pretty much sells, unless it's like Craft and Barrel or something. I have sold Craft and Barrel like wool pieces. I sold a wool sweater a couple months ago. So linen may do well in that, although I've never run into a Craft and Barrel linen piece. It's always been wool if I've run into it. All right, Packed. I did pick this one up. I did actually run comps on this. Size medium. I almost wish this was my size. But Packed can do very well. I'm going to list this for probably $25 to $30. It's a really nice waffle knit, and these things are so expensive on their website. So I decided to grab that. That's such a great piece. We'll get that listed this week. All right. So the brand that I was telling you about, here's the first one, is Quince. I have always wanted to find Quince because I see all these resellers talking about how great Quince is. But again, living in South Dakota, you just don't run into a lot of these types of brands. I rarely run into Patagonia. I've actually been surprised that I've run into it at the bins, but I've never run into Patagonia at the thrift store. It's always come in boxes. So I was really surprised to see this at the thrift store. This was an extra small, so I did run comps on it, and it still had really good solds on Poshmark. This is 100% cashmere. So I grabbed it. It's in really good condition, and it's a beautiful color. So we're definitely going to be getting that listed right away. Okay, I found two of these. D&Co. Now, one of the gals that I've been following, she said the D&Co could do well. It is through QVC, but apparently their prices are really high, so some people have been actually going over to Poshmark, from what I've been hearing, to buy DNC because it's so expensive on QVC. So this is a size 2X. Both of the items that I got were a 2X. So I thought I'd test these out. This is a really pretty, kind of a rose color tunic shirt. It does have the drawstring on the collar. And then the other color that I got in that same thing, same size, is this really pretty purple one. So I thought I'd test these out and see how they do. Okay, so we'll definitely get those listed right away. All right, and this is definitely a spring-summer piece. This one's also D&Co. I got it because, if I recall, it's 100% linen and it's a gorgeous top. I don't have my glasses on, so hopefully I can read this. Where is it? Sometimes it's hard to find the, it's just talking about wash. Oh, viscose, 100% viscose. And this is D&Co. Guys, look at how gorgeous this top is. It's this beautiful mint green with purple floral colorway. It is so pretty. And then it has the Henley buttons on the front. And blue was 50% off that day, so I paid $250 for this. So I was very excited to try this out. And it feels comfortable. So there's that bag, and we've got one more bag. Let's keep going. All right, I'm testing out a bunch of Harley Davidson, guys. Some of the ones that I found I did not get because I wanted to test out others first. I'm also testing out, apparently, beer t-shirts are very popular, especially on Depop. So this is a Miller Lite, but it's not just a Miller Lite, it's a Sturgis Miller Lite t-shirt. So I'm hoping that this will do really well on Depop. I'll probably put this up for $20, $25, and then, you know, see how it does. And then if I get like $15 offers, guys, I paid, for this one I did pay $4.75. Now these, if I were at the bins, would be like $1.30. So I only got a few of them at the thrift store because the price was a bit more. But those at the bins, I would just snatch all of them up to test them out. Okay, now I did grab this one because it's again Harley, and it has a skull on it. Skulls are very popular on any item. It doesn't matter women's or men's. Skulls are very popular. And it also has a Harley Davidson on the back. Paid $4.75 for this one. So get to test that one out. And then here's another one. Now, this one had fire on it. Now, skulls and fires, it also has a bird on the front. This one is, now this one's a 2X. The other two, it was hard to see the sizing, but it was pretty obvious that they're at least a large and more, and obviously I'll do measurements. This one's a 2X, and it has the fire with the, something on the back. It's got like wings, Harley Davidson, Texas, and then on the front, it's got an eagle with the Harley Davidson on it, so I'm excited to see how that does. Okay, this I think is the last Harley Davidson. Like I said, there was a lot more I could have picked up, but I want to test these out first, and then if these do well, then I might grab more at the thrift store, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye out at them at the bins for sure. Okay, this one's an extra large. This one's another Sturgis. And this one has a cross with the bike on the back. So you got the bike. Oh, it's got the same thing on the front and back. Cross with the bike. Sturgis. This one's in really good condition. So we'll see how those do. All right, let's dive into some more things. This one is a men's. It's an extra large, and it's the polo. It's the Ralph Lauren Blake shirt, 100% cotton. If this was polyester, I would not have grabbed it, but I don't typically run into Ralph Lauren polyester. They're almost always cotton. And it's a short sleeve, so this should be good. I'm definitely getting interest on my Ralph Lauren pieces, which is great. Because Ralph Lauren is definitely really popular right now. All right, this is a Wrangler front snap. And if this was a smaller size, I would not have gotten it. But this was a large. And it has a really great black paisley print on it, and it's in really good condition. Pearl snap, so I'm excited to list that and see how that does for the guys. Okay, this one I contemplated keeping for myself, but I'm going to go ahead and list it. Because boxy cut sweaters don't look very good on me. I checked this brand out because I've never heard this brand before, but I've seen it a few times in the store. So I looked up on Poshmark, and there are actually quite a few sold comps of Zenana in larger sizes for like $20, $25. So I thought, well, shoot, for $3.75, I'm going to give this a shot and see what it does. I do believe it's 100% cotton. This is a large, extra large. It's got the raw stitching, and it's got the box look to it, which is very popular right now. Beautiful blue colorway. So I wanted to give that a try and see how that does. Okay, I got a camo shirt. I'm hearing camo is very, very popular, especially with the guys right now. This is an extra large. And this one was $5.75. So again, it's probably around $4 with the average cost of goods. But camo is really, really popular right now, so I'm hoping that this will do very well with the guys, especially on Depop. I think that could do good on Depop. Okay, this one is a jerseys. I've been watching a lot of videos on Depop about men's items and women's items on Depop. And jerseys is definitely a label they're talking about for t-shirts. And the reason why I got this is it's a racing t-shirt. It's got the car on the back, 8 Jensen, Mike 8 Jensen t-shirt. And I actually looked up comps on this on eBay. There was actually a few of these sold. So I thought I would try this out for $3.75 and see what that one does. Trying to venture out into some different things, picking up 1 or 2 pieces of it, seeing how it does. And if it does well, then you run with it, right? Okay, this is a Nike Golf, and this had a golf club logo on it. And I looked this up specifically, and there were actually sold comps on this on eBay. And it is a striped polo shirt. It's not a solid. And it is a double extra large. So I thought, well, shoot, I'm going to give this a try because the sold ones were just solid polo shirts. The striped polo shirts do better. So I wanted to give this a try, especially with the double extra large on that one. And so we're going to give that a try. My kitty's trying to get into the box. Okay, and then I've seen videos of it, but I forgot. The Tiger Woods. I was trying to figure out what this was, so I looked it up, and it is Tiger Woods. This one is actually new with tags. The new with tags, Tiger Woods. This one is also a size large, and it's blended with Nike. If this was Under Armour, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it, but Nike for sure. Brand new with tags, and it's a size large. If this was a medium, I may not have gotten it either. So I'm going to test this out and see how this does. Okay, and then we have another men's polo shirt. This one also had a golf course logo on it. This is FootJoy, and it's a striped polo shirt. I looked this up also, and this had some good comps on it. So I'm going to give this a try and see how it does. And this one was also a large for $3.75 I paid. So I'm excited to see. And this logo on this one was Brandon Golf Club. You see the little golf, this says Brandon up here Golf Club. So I'm testing out some different golf club logos. Now, not all of them do well. I have run into some of them in the thrift store where it has a golf club logo on it, and the comps are terrible. So you definitely want to do your own due diligence and do the research on golf clubs with jackets, polo shirts, or anything like that. But some of them can call for a higher price bracket. That will probably do like 20 or so. But I wanted to test it out and see how it does. Some of the other ones that are really, really prominent golf courses, I've been seeing that people are selling them for like $35, $40 in their polo shirts. So again, you have to run your own comps, make sure it's worth picking up, especially if it's the bins, test it out, see how it goes, right? All right, this was the other quince I was telling you guys about. Really, really pretty, size small. Again, because this was a size small, my first time testing out quince, I wasn't sure because sometimes the smaller sizes don't do well. But this also had good selling comps in size small for the brand. So, and guys, they're only charging $4.75 for quince, which surprised me because quince is a really nice, popular brand. So I was very, very happy, but both these sweaters weren't expensive. This is a gorgeous navy blue. If this was my size, I'd be tempted to keep it, but it's the box look. And again, that doesn't look good on me. But this is a very, very popular cut, is the box look on the bottom. Is very, very popular right now. So I wanted to give that a test run and see how that does. Okay. And I grabbed one of my good selling brands. This is Toward size 4, and it's got a gorgeous boho look to it. So Towards the newer label. So this is a normal bolo brand for me, size 4, which I believe is a double extra large. And this is a gorgeous top for spring and summer coming around. And it has the gathered balloon sleeves. This is just so, so pretty. And it's kind of a plum purple. And it's got the gathered neckline. This has a lot of great features. It also has a gathered waistline to accent. It's just so pretty. And it's 100%, I believe this was 100% cotton. Let me double check. Pretty sure. Rayon. So 100% rayon. All right, and then I grabbed this. I'm always looking for real leather belts. This one, and you always want to double check on the belts. You can, after you've bought a couple leather belts, you'll notice it compared to the faux leather, the fake leather. You can tell the difference because they just look and feel different. And this has a laser floral cutout on it, which is really pretty. I did comp this out, and there was a few being sold on eBay. And this was a size double extra large, made in USA, genuine leather. I love the fact that it's not only genuine leather, but it says made in USA, which I love. Double extra large. And it's so it's a good size. It does show some wear, but I think that this could still sell for maybe $20, $25. So I grabbed this. It was on. I got it for like $4.75. So I wanted to give this a try and see how well the leather belts do. So that is outside of the coat that I bought my husband and the t-shirt I bought for my husband or my son. That was it for that haul. So I'm actually really excited to get these items listed. Again, winter stuff is going to go right away this next week, and then the spring stuff and short sleeve stuff we'll do afterwards. So guys, thank you for joining me so much for a really quick haul video. Again, stay tuned for the bins video. I'll be putting that out. You know, obviously this is Friday and I'm going to the bins tomorrow, so sometime next week I'll be putting that up. I am working on a soul video. I just haven't had time to 100% put it together, but that a December soul video is coming. It's a good soul video, so stay tuned for that as well. Guys, as always, be productive, and we will see you in the next video.